Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Best in Slot with what is, for now at least, going to be the final episode of the Stomping Blog, and I'm going to explain why really super quickly at the start. Basically, because the Stomping Land hasn't updated in about 7 days now, 7 weeks even, and we've not really heard anything from the main developer. They actually fired, or as far as I know, the contract of the guy who was doing the forum talking. He's run his contract out. He's still actually posting and trying to help, but apparently he's under an NDA from Jig, who is the main developer. I'm gonna die. He's under an NDA from the main developer. He's not allowed to say anything. Basically, the game at this point in time is well and truly dead. Now, it may turn around. You never know. The developer may pop up and we'll have a nice big update, and it'll turn out he hasn't just run away with the thousands and thousands of pounds that he inevitably made from the game. But it's not looking likely. It's very much looking to me like the Stomping Land is well and truly dead. I live in hope. I live in hope that it's not, and it's all a big misunderstanding, and one day he's going to pop up and the Stomping Land will become this amazing game that we all know it can be. But I'm not really holding out any hope whatsoever. It just doesn't seem likely to me. At all, frankly. I'm past the point of optimism now. It's been too long. Anyways, because of that, I don't think anyone should be buying the Stomping Land. I don't think anybody should be giving them money at all at the moment. And to that extent, I don't really want to be showing off their game. So we're going to stop the Stomping Land. Now, I'm going to keep doing the blog, and I'm either going to do it via webcam in future, or I'm going to do it and I'll just play like a different random game each week. I'd like to do more webcam-y, talk to you guys properly kind of stuff, so that's probably where we're going to go with it. It also feels a little bit more personal in a few ways. So this week, for the last Stomping Blog, please do leave your questions below. We'll do a Q&A next week, and I've got an idea for like a proper blog, something quite personal actually that I kind of want to talk to you guys about, and I really want to do a video on it. It's quite personal and it'll affect a few of you, and it's all... I'm not dying or anything, don't get me wrong. I just want to do a video on it. But I'm going to leave a comment thread. I know I keep saying I'll do this and I always forget, and I apologise if you did leave a question last week, but I will leave a question thread this week. Please just do leave your question on it and I will get to it next week. I promise, from the bottom of my achy breaky heart. Okay, so that's what's happening. That's why, basically. No more Stomping Blog. I mean, if the Stomping Land comes back and there's something to do in the game at all, I'll happily bring back the Stomping Blog. You know, it's not gone forever, it's just gone until there's bloody something to do. That's all I need. Just give me something to do. I'm running around at the moment. I want to try and find the volcano, which I've not really been to probably. So yeah, we're going to go back to a normal blog format. Oh, there's the volcano. What the hell are the odds of that? Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. I want to do more bloggy type things anyway, and I've got the video footage that I recorded at Insomnia 51. I've only just managed to actually get it off my camera, so I'm hoping I'll be able to string together a video and show you guys what Insomnia 51 was like. Insomnia 52 actually kicks off in about a month, and I am going to Insomnia 52 this year, as well as Insomnia 51, so if any of you happen to be going to Insomnia 52 and you want to come say hi, and if you're old enough we'll get a pint, that kind of thing, I'll do a video on it beforehand for those who happen to be going. But if you're in the UK and you've got a few mates who are into gaming, I really recommend it. I had a really good time, it was a good laugh. Hearthstone tournaments, League of Legends tournaments if you're interested in that kind of thing. Lots of people showing off their games, like I got a little play on Evolve, you know, the Left 4 Dead style game, coming out oddly enough from the creators of Left 4 Dead. And I drank prolifically for 3 days and played games with my friends. You know, what more could you really ask for? So I recommend it, I really do. It's not expensive or anything, and you can get tickets now. Anyways, I'll do a video on that hopefully. Other than that, we're just going to do some bloggy type things. No more Stomping Blog for now. That's about it really in terms of this stuff. There was one brief thing I want to say. Okay, Geronimo! Okay, this is okay. I'm going down into the volcano of... Definitely gonna kill me, isn't it? If I nip across here and then... I need to get into this bit, yep, and then jump! That's not a jump, that's... Okay, we're gonna go that way. Now, I'm seeing an issue here, because I need to get over there. I may be in trouble. No, freedom! Freedom! Okay, okay. I'm trying. No, I'm never going to manage that. Okay, so I definitely have to go this way. Interesting. Anyways, was there anything else I wanted to say? As per usual, I want to thank you guys. I do have an idea now. One of you guys left a comment last week suggesting... Go on. Nope. Suggesting an idea for the 100,000 subscriber celebration, and I want to talk about that properly in a second. But, I mean the actual event. But somebody left a suggestion for like a live stream, but a very special... I may as well reveal it, because not that many people watch these videos anyway. Basically, for 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to do the poster idea. So I'm going to get a nice big shiny poster commission, get it printed on proper glossy painting paper. I'm probably going to give away 100 of those, and then get 10 of them framed and signed, and kind of like do a competition type thing. I'm not really sure. I'm still ironing out the... God damn it. Still ironing out the details. But somebody basically gave me the idea of doing a live stream. So I'll start off with the live stream, normal, happy, best in slot, and I will drink continuously throughout the live stream until I'm wasted. I'm playing games live, and it doesn't appeal to a lot of people, but it appeals to me, and I know some people will find it entertaining, and I think I'd find it entertaining, and I think it'll make for some really good videos and stuff. So basically, I'm going to get wasted on webcam and play games for the 100k live stream. Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan. If you're not interested in that, there will be a celebration video when I get my play button, and there will be a reward of some form. I've still got to decide what. I might do t-shirts, I might do posters, I'm going to do something, but I don't know what yet. And the reason I'm talking about this already, because at the moment we've just hit 85.5 thousand subscribers. That's off, like, right this second, which is yesterday for you lovely folks at home. And based on the current subscriber rate, in a month and a half I'll hit 100k, so that's what, mid-September, which is way above, way quicker than my original goal. My original goal was 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm more likely to be on something like 130, 140,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which is just a massive jump compared to what I was expecting. So I want to thank you guys again. I know I do this all the time, and I'm sure you're sick of it. You're sick of hearing what amazing people you are, but I do mean it. And for comparison's sake, oh, Connotaurus, hello. For comparison's sake, I used to get, this time last year, I was getting about 300 subscribers a month. It's now 10,000 a month, and I don't know what's happened. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. It's all very strange, but no. God damn it. The thing is, this is, like, I showed you guys my flat recently, and it's this new growth and all this kind of jazz that has let me get the flat, and it's let me do this kind of thing. And that's one reason I want to give you guys more stuff. I want to reward you guys, because you've given me so many capabilities I just never had before. And that's why I want to do posters and fun live streams every now and again, and more live streams. And I'm going to try to go to more conventions. I'm going to try to go to things like Comic-Con next year, or BlizzCon, and this kind of thing. If I can get the money together, I'd like to do that kind of thing, so I can meet you guys and travel around the world a little bit. I'm going to meet a few of you who are local and all that kind of stuff, you know. I want to be more part of your wider YouTube community kind of thing. While we're talking about community, a lot of you sent me messages on my Facebook wall. Now, I don't read these. This was an active decision a while ago. If you want to get in touch with me about anything, the best way to do it is probably a private message on the Best in Slot Facebook page. I do check those like once every 2 days, something like that, and I check them and I read them all. So if you want to get in touch, that is definitely the best way to do it. If you want to send in, I've got another piece of fan art I was meant to show you guys, completely forgot. If you want to send in a piece of fan art or something like that, that is the best way to get in touch with me right now. I'm going to set up something else. I'm looking into a website, nothing fancy, it'll just show latest video, maybe a forum, something like that, I don't know. And we can discuss dinosaurs and stuff, and we'll have a dinosaur section and all this kind of jazz. I'm looking into it. It's a long-term plan now. Other than that, life's pretty good, isn't it? Life's not bad. I was a little worried because I moved to Manchester. I don't really know anyone in Manchester at all, to be honest. I literally don't know a single person. My ex-girlfriend lives close-ish, and I've got a mate who lives just outside the city-ish, but I didn't really see her anyway, so it's all a bit blur. But so far I'm not dying of boredom. It's a really nice little flat, and there's a gym 2 seconds away, so that's something to do. Relative, actually, to the video I'm going to do next week, hopefully. Anything else I wanted to say? No. To sum it up. Oh yeah, there was actually one thing, and this is not a positive note, but something I feel the need to say. I had a conversation with a subscriber recently who said something. It was a Walking Dead video, and I don't want to name drop or anything, and I'm not trying to call you out specifically. This kind of thing happens a lot, but it's something like, I don't want this video, I want to watch blah blah blah. Or somebody else commented on a different video at approximately the same time saying, we don't want blah blah blah, we want blah blah blah. You know, different series and different games. And this happens all the time. And it's kind of a double-edged sword, because to one extent, you guys give me some amazing game recommendations. For example, Endless Ocean 2, which I'm really enjoying. I would never have played if you guys didn't suggest it. You know, I'm only playing it because you guys said, a lot of you said, hey, best of luck, you should try Endless Ocean 2. It's really super duper fun. And then I played it and it was awesome. And now I'm still playing it and it's still awesome. Hello. And that's cool. I love that. But there's a difference between that and, I don't want this game, I want to play this game. When are you going to play this game? Why don't you bloody know it? Why don't you play this game more? Blah blah blah, that kind of thing. One of them's suggestive, one of them's quite demanding. And the thing is, I plan out my YouTube schedule about a week in advance. I've got the next 5-6 days planned at the moment. So if it's something like Jasperpot Builder, Jasperpot Battles, Endless Ocean, Turok and that lot, I never like going more than a few days without playing. I never go more than 2 days without one of the main series games, which at the moment is Endless Ocean and Turok. That's my general idea. So whilst I understand people are anticipating the next episode in the series they may happen to like, I can't play them every, like, let's say I was playing Berk. I do 3 videos a day, that's the main idea. Let's say I was doing Berk, Turok and Endless Ocean, and there are people that liked all 3 series. Berk's temporarily over, but there are people who liked all 3, and if I was going to satisfy all those requirements, I'd have to upload those 3 every day, and that wouldn't leave any room for the Stomping Blood, it wouldn't leave any room for a bit of Primal Carnage, or Jasperpot Battles, or Jasperpot Builder, or there's like, I've actually got a list of about 15 games that you guys recommended. You know, I do take note, I've got a big Word file, it's all very professional stuff, it's got my schedule and upcoming Jurassic Park Operation Genesis Dinosaur battles and games I'm going to play down the line, either full series or standalone episodes. And it's all games you've recommended by and large. You guys are where I get most of the ideas for games I'm going to play. And I love the suggestions. It's just, I'm just suggesting people sometimes need to do it in a more constructive way. And if it's been a couple of days since your favourite series, do be aware that I upload the same times every night, and I don't like to spend too long between series. So if it feels like it's been a while since you've seen Endless Ocean or something, be aware that it will probably be up within a day or 2, and tell me, oh, best of luck, where the hell's Endless Ocean, blah 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 blah. Doesn't really make me do it any quicker because it is planned out ahead of time. That's all I'm trying to say. This applies like a tiny percentage of people. By and large, people are just very helpful and suggestive of new games, and I do take note. Somebody suggested Wolf Quest to me like 6 months ago. Somebody suggested it about 2 years ago, and I've downloaded it and it's on my list, and I haven't got round to it yet, but I will get round to it eventually, and it is there waiting in my list of things I will play down the line. That's just an example. There is a lot of others. Similarly, Rise of Berk is going to need a replacement, and I found the perfect game. Nothing like Rise of Berk, but it's a non-dinosaur game that has a dinosaur bit in it. It is a GameCube game, so I'm going to run it on a Dolphin emulator, and that's about all I'm going to give you in terms of clues. So I'll see if you guys can guess what it is. It's fun, it's quirky, it's original, it's not really a majorly played game or something. I've never played it before. It's just something very unique, and it's got a bit of dinosaur stuff in it, but it's got a lot of other very cool stuff, one of which has actually been on the channel in some context before. It will make sense when you see it. I've not actually tried this game yet, so for all I know, it won't work in the slightest, because it is an emulator game and they tend to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. But I'm hopeful, and it should start next week at some point, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Everyone cross your fingers, or your claws. I know some of you are dinosaurs, I've noticed this. and that's okay. I appreciate that there are dinosaurs subscribed to my channel, so thank you very much for subscribing. If you're a dinosaur, just cross your claws if you can, or if you can't, just kind of roar for me or something like that. Anything to show your fingers crossing notion. Does that make sense? That kind of makes sense. Some of you are very dedicated to being dinosaurs, so it's actually rather impressive. Anyways, have I covered everything I wanted to do? Stomping blog no more because the game's rubbish. Well, it's not, it's phenomenal, but the developer annoys me. 100k subscriber plan, pretty much sorted. Need to commission a poster or something. New game being played. How to suggest games nicely. The thing is, and this goes back to the Poet Plays thing, although it seems that sometimes, particularly on YouTube, so everyone's very anonymous and that kind of stuff, it's very easy sometimes to leave quite an abusive comment. And I'm not saying this is abusive stuff, I'm saying I do get abusive comments, usually on older videos, when my voice on the mic was atrocious and all this kind of stuff, and I get it to an extent, but it's very easy to be very hurtful and abusive, and I never really take it to heart. I know a lot of other people do, and some people get quite torn up by YouTube comments, and I learned a long time ago just to basically ignore them. But it's important to remember, and I did mention this recently, that YouTubers don't exist in a vacuum. At the end of the day, me, Poet, even PewDiePie at the end of the day, I don't like PewDiePie, you know, I don't like his content. I used to, but I mean, the guy's done very well for himself, you can't take that away from him, but I'm not a big fan of his stuff. But he gets incredible amounts of really hurtful, painful, offensive abuse, and if you don't have the kind of tact to be able to handle that, then it could really affect some people. I'm sure it does. I'm sure some people get really depressed about it. And it's just worth remembering that, okay, maybe this person's uploaded a video you don't like, or they've done it in a style you don't like, but all we are as YouTubers, and you guys at home who are YouTubers, it's just people who are playing games and trying to entertain people because this is what we love doing, you know, that's all it is. We don't have to do this. I know this is kind of my job now, my livelihood at the moment, but if I stopped enjoying it, I wouldn't do it, you know? It's not about the money, it's about, this is what I love doing, and I like pretending I can entertain people or talking about dinosaurs for people who know way more about dinosaurs than I do, but share the same passion and love I have for them, or Endless Ocean and animals in general, and nature in general, and quirky games and all this kind of stuff, you know? It's a labour of love more than anything else, so it's worth remembering that. I know it's not you guys. You guys, by and large, I feel I have a beautiful fan base, and you all lovely, jubbly people. But some people do have fan bases that are quite offensive and kind of forget that there are, at the end of the day, behind every YouTube channel, there's just one person trying to make their way through the world and trying to entertain people. You know? Okay, cool beans. So, to outline the video, there's going to be a blog next week. May just be a Q&A next week, and then I'm going to do the blog. I think we're going to do... That was nearly English. Nearly. I think we're going to do the Q&A every other week, so it doesn't get too often make huge videos. Don't know what the hell is going on with the lighting. Blog. I'm going to do more bloggy things. I'm going to try to sort that Insomnia 51 video out, because all I remember was walking through Tesco, was drunk with my video camera out, chatting up this woman behind the counter, and about 500 people staring at me as I made an absolute tit off myself. So I'm sure that's a very entertaining video if I can put it together. So I'm going to definitely look at getting that Insomnia video together, and I hope this won't end well, will it? Hello? Flee! Ah! Nope, didn't work that time. And when Insomnia 52 hits, I'm going to be more dedicated to try and do videos daily when I'm at Insomnia 52, and do maybe some streaming when I'm there and all this kind of jazz, and show you guys around, because it is really, really fun, and I'm there for 4 nights this time, so that's awesome. Okay, so there will be a comment thread. I'm going to leave it this time. I promise from the bottom of my heart there will be a comment thread. And I shall see you lovely people at home next week for some more bloggy goodness, as bloody Nora, as well as new blog format type stuff, and a new series potentially, and lots more Torok Evolution, Endless Ocean, and ooh, Very Dark Sky. And I've got a few other things planned. We're playing a game called Draw a Stickman Epic, but I don't draw a stickman, and I've got a few other ideas knocking about. We shall see. Until then, thank you very much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. Please do like and subscribe, and I shall see you lovely people in that next episode, whatever the hell it may be. Cheers, much love, and as always, bye-bye.